Staufen is a romantic small town located on the edge of the Münster Valley in the Rhine Plains. Mephistopheles fetched the famous Dr. Faustus from here, and hardly anyone would believe that a worldwide active company has its headquarters here. ICA, the #1 company in the sector of laboratory equipment and laboratory facilities. Achema is the World Forum for Laboratory and Analytical Equipment. This World Summit takes place every 3 years in Frankfurt am Main. It's the most important exhibition portal for ICA. This time alone, the company will introduce 2 world novelties and 50 innovations. Hello, Mr. Stiegelmann. Hello, Dr. Pavelik. I must say I'm impressed. You have a really great stand here. Yes, first of all, I'd like to welcome you to our stand. And it's true, we do have a very nice stand. I think we have one of the nicest stands at Achema. Achema has a total of 4,000 exhibitors. And what you see here is the work of 4 to 5 years by our whole team, our ICA team worldwide. We have 50 brand new products, and I am proud to announce that out of 4,000 exhibitors, we received one of 3 innovation prizes at Achema. But you will find out more about that later. 2 world novelties, an innovation prize at the trade fair, one of the largest stands, and all this from little Staufen? Why Staufen? Staufen is just so good, Dr. Pavelik. It's because we feel at home in Staufen for historical reasons. And we have received a great deal of support from Staufen. We had a great pre-Achema event, as in we had a brilliant event before Achema. I would also like to take this opportunity to say thank you to the Staufen Town Council for making it possible and letting us use the castle to celebrate an event there with our most important retailers. How big is ICA now? This year we will probably exceed 900 employees, and out of these 900 employees, around 300 employees are in Germany, and the rest are spread all over the world. If you look up ICA in the trade directory, it says laboratory technology, analytical equipment, which of course to you says a great deal. To me, as a layperson, it doesn't mean anything. What is that exactly? Where do you help? What do you make? Well, we manufacture laboratory devices and/or production machines, which are used in the cosmetic pharmaceutical industry or in the food industry. They range from analysis right up to production. So with our devices, you can produce small quantities or large quantities. But, Dr. Pavelik, I think that there are a couple of people who are even more familiar with this area than me. Really? I will hand you over to my son Pascal, who will show you around together with Ms. Dockweiler, our head of applications. Okay, then thank you. I would suggest that we go now, if you don't mind. Okay, have fun. First of all, we will look at the C1 calorimeter. The C1 is one of the 2 world innovations that we are presenting at Achema this year. It sounds very exciting, but what is a calorimeter? What do you do with it? Ms. Dockweiler can tell you precisely what a calorimeter is.
Yes, calorimeters are systems to define calorific value. We continually encounter details of calories on packaging units, and with this system you can determine the energy requirement of a sample. What is revolutionary is the small space requirement and the high automation level.
So does that mean that the devices were larger in the past, or what was the difference? What is the difference?
Yes, there are various norms and various standards worldwide according to which the measuring mode is tested by the customers. Like here on the side, the new C6000, which complies with all global standards, so all standards worldwide. The C1 measures according to the isoparabol mode, which covers DIN 51900 and ISO 19828.
That sounds very exciting, but let's talk about something that I understand. How much does this kind of equipment cost?
The introductory price for the systems is 8,900 euros.
Wow. Now I suggest we look at the second world innovation that we're presenting this year, the tube mill. How important is Achema for you, for ICA? Achema is very important for us. Achema is the largest exhibition in our sector, and on average around 200,000 visitors come to it. And your stand is one of the largest here? Yes, exactly. Our stand is one of the largest. It's because we have a lot of product innovations, which must be presented appropriately. Here in the area of laboratory and analytical equipment, we have 500 square meters. And in the area of process engineering, so large products, we have 100 square meters in another hall. What are larger products? The equipment that you can see here is designed for laboratory operation, and ultimately, from a small operation, a product is developed that has to be manufactured in large quantities. Large products are there to manufacture this equipment with large flow rates. Okay, then let's have a look at our second world innovation, the tube mill by ICA.
The tube mill is the first mill with a completely disposable grinding chamber. A disposable grinding chamber so that you no longer have any cross-contamination between your individual samples.
Oh, okay.
A big problem with the classic grinding devices. I am sure you will be familiar with this from earlier coffee grinders. The grinding chamber that you have here, for example, you pour in the sample through the lid, close the whole thing up again, a simple action. Just put it in and the sample will be ground in the grinding chamber just by pressing the start button. With regards to the sample variants, by adding a little dry ice, even very fatty samples or extremely fibrous samples can be ground without a problem. We have already won the Innovation Award here at Achema with this mill.
We have another innovation for you. We'll go over to the thermostats and have a look at them. The car isn't part of the construction, right? No, the car isn't part of the construction. It is a symbol of innovation for us. It's the best technology, the best design, and the best performance. It's the best that there is on the market. And quite simply, we want to be the same. Just like Daimler, ICA also places a great deal of importance on good design. You've won several awards. That's right, we received the Red Dot Design Award for the 5th time this year for 5 different products. This is a prestigious prize in the sector, and we're very proud that we received this prize. Now we'd like to present to you with our first generation of thermostats. I think it's best if Ms. Dockweiler tells you about it.
Yes, here we have a complete range of the first thermostats. Thermostats are classic heating and temperature control systems, as you can see here. Open temperature control systems, water temperature control, very precise temperature control is necessary here, as well as the stainless steel variety for very high temperatures. We have various power levels depending on the drive units, as well as 2 completely different operating concepts.
Is that a remote control?
You said it. It's a remote control. With a remote control, you can also control the systems easily from a safe distance, and then, of course, document all the test results later.
Mr. Stiegelmann, 2 world innovations, a product which is new to you, and a whole range of other products. Aren't you setting your yardstick very, very high? Yes, we do set the yardstick very high. We know this. We want to set standards in the sector, new standards. We're all highly motivated and convinced that together we can do it, and that it will give the group of companies an incredible push, and the group of companies will grow under normal economic conditions. And all of this from the little town of Staufen. In principle, yes. We produce in many countries. We produce in Japan, we produce in India, in China, in Malaysia, in Germany, in the USA, and in Brazil and South America. So ICA is on the move worldwide.